Well, hello there. Today we are going from Utica, New York to Sylvan Beach, New York.
And it's a distance of about 28 miles. We have 3 locks. We're going from AquaVino Restaurant, where we had a great meal, and we're going to tie up at a free dock in Sylvan Beach and try to explore the town the best we can. So, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go.
It's a beautiful sunny day, so I'm going to tie up these lines and put them all in the cockpit so they can be nice and dry. Stern is clear. The gate is closed. It's not locked. I'm locking the gate. How far until the first 5 miles? Have you talked to the lock yet? Okay, let me get the midline off. Okay, we are free and clear. Beautiful. Looking good. Very nice. Well, what kind of fenders are those? Ah, that's awesome. They're like macrame fenders.
What you're seeing there is bridge E44B, and what you're going to see on the port side of the boat is I'm going to try to get Rev to go down to the stern and area and get a shot of it, but there'll be a hairpin turn here to the port, and it's the old Chenango Canal. Now the Chenango Canal is no longer there, however, told that you could kind of tie up to the wall there, and it'll be about a 1.5 to 2 mile walk to Utica and stay there for free. But the Chenango Canal actually connected Utica to Binghamton, New York, and then went all the way down to someplace, I think it was Waverly or some town, where it would connect with the Susquehanna River. So that is no longer in use, but the remnants of it are still there. So you could kind of see there where you would have to make this big, hairpin turn to the port side and go in there and then tie up at the lock wall. So we'll see what kind of condition it's in and see a number of bridges that we're going to go under here. But Rev, maybe you could go down there and capture that a little bit better from the stern.
Well, now we know you can't get back there. That gate, the gate is closed, so I guess you could tie up on the wall right there.
All right, so we have a barge dredging operation going on around here, and we have communicated with them, and they say they needed a little bit of time, so we're just going to slow us down here, kind of proceed on, and then wait for their instructions, see what we need to do. Looks like we're going to have a pretty skinny passage there. They are working. We are a pleasure boat, so we let them do their work, and we will comply with what they need to have done for safety. All right, Channel 13, we're in communication with these folks here, and they asked us what our beam was, 15.4. It looks wide enough to me to be able to get through there. He just said, hey, go through slow, no wake. So we are doing that. Of course, manually steering here, as well as, just taking it, putting it in and out of gear. Wind looks like it's coming right down the canal according to that flag up there. So I'm going to ask Rev to go down onto the starboard side and kind of keep me clear of that. I'll just kind of keep a watch on the port side here as we go through.
Can you hear me, Sam? Looking good. Okay, great. What is the depth? Okay. 9 to 5 feet. I got a boat pole over here. I probably won't need it, but just in case. You see this, there's a piece of it hanging off of there, over further to the left on the side. But you're looking good so far, all lined up. Are you good on the other side? Okay. All right, great. Yeah, plenty of room. A good 6 feet. He's got mad skills.
You're a great teacher.
Me? No. Thank you for letting us pass. Appreciate it. Yeah, plenty of room. Okay, you did it. There's the Port Jackson. Okay, Sammy, that's it. You got it. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, Lock 20 is a westbound cruiser coming at you probably in about 10 minutes. Do we need to hold off, or do you? Okay, all right, thanks, sir. Bye-bye. And I've got an eastbound vessel here. Looks like he's moving along at a fairly good clip. Slow it on down a little bit for him. I don't have much of a wake, but we'll just bring it on back down here to about 800 RPM.
So what'd the lockmaster say?
He said, we'll see you when you get here. Where we'll see you when you get here.
Oh, he didn't say...
See, see, ready?
Wow, it's a pretty boat.
Yeah.
So the lock 20 goes up, but then lock 21 and 22 go down, right? We switch over. Okay. Oh, wow. You know, I think I like the down ones better. Aren't they easier? Seems like, yeah, I finally see the green light. Well, it looks like some weeds in the water. Some kind of, okay. Can't really tell what it is. It just looks like greenery, some kind, floating on the top of the water. Yeah, it just looks like clumps of grass. Hope that's not going to do anything to our propellers there. Well, the wall looks like it's in pretty rough shape, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm checking my fenders again. I think we'll be all right. I've got 1, 2, 3 up high. I got that one up high. I'll lift this one up a little higher. Okay, so you see this post sign right here? What do you think? 1, 2? That one? I'll take the one. Okay, so there's a big hole right here. So that's, we don't have a fender close to that thing, so I think we'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna grab this line. He's closing the back gate. I got it. If you'll pull the stern over to the wall. Are you trying to get the one right behind? Yeah, go up about a foot. Up, forward. Yeah, you can get it with the pole. Just do the stern over to the side. Stern. Okay, good. Now you can reach it with the boat pole. Don't forget your gloves. This is gross. All right, I repositioned myself. Yeah, that is nasty. You want me to try to pull us forward? Can you get it? All right. Yeah, there's a lot of clumps of grass inside this lock here. You got it! All right, so the gate's closing in the back. I can see through the doors. It doesn't look too high up. Look at this. Do you see this gash in the wall here? That's where my fenders are. Ready for me to let go? Okay. I dropped the rope. Okay, take the stern away from the wall. Stern away from the wall. Good. All right. 18.22 miles to the next one. A lot of grass and seaweed looking stuff. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Ahead here we have a dredge operator. They don't have AIS, so you don't know what their call sign is, but I just called, saw where he was near green 607 on the Erie. Called him and said westbound cruiser near calling the dredge near 607. He came back and I asked him, hey, do we have room to get by you, or do you need us to wait? And he said, nope, you have room starboard to starboard, so we will do that, and we'll slow her down, and of course take any automation that we have off here, we'll take it off and hand steer through there at idle speed. So let's see how it goes. You see the operation that's going on here is there is a inlet here, and then there's kind of a falls here where it widens out. And there was a shoaling node on here, so obvious to see as the water runs one way, the silt, the sand build up, and then they have to dredge it out. And that's what's going on here. It's a dredging operation. And we are going to go starboard to starboard on him. Plenty of room to go there. We're at pretty much idle speed here, going through. It's just a little depth alarm. I have it set for 8.5 just in case I start to get into some shallow water. Don't worry about that. So we'll clear that. Sharp edge there. That could do some damage. Plenty of space.
Oh man, how do you stay so calm?
And we are clear of him. All right. Back on the road again
Do you
here.
think that's a waterfall on the other side?
Sure
there?
it is. I got another log or something
Sticking
out here.
up.
Stuff everywhere.
No, seriously, how do you stay so calm?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that just the way you're made?
You got to get through it, so panicking isn't going to help. So we are coming up on Rome, and we can see plenty of space there where it looks like to tie up. This is bridge E51. And downstream of that, or westbound, you can see guard gate number 7. Guard gate number 7, part of it is down. And to me, it looks like a decent place to tie up. There were some talks about the depth over there. We're not going to go over and test it because we are not going to tie up here anyway, but it says Rome, the copper city. I guess a lot of copper mining. We've got it throttled back here to have no wake. But it does look like a place where you could tie up and explore Rome. Plenty of dock space there. Yeah. A lot of it looks like it's in a little bit of disrepair there, the wood portion of it. And then further down there, it looks like it's in a little bit better shape. So as you come through the Erie Canal on your Great Loop trip, this may be one place you want to tie up. We are going to go on to Sylvan Beach because we're not just sure of it. And the other thing is there's no power there anyway. And what we found also on this trip is that you make a stop here and hardly anything is open to go see, and particularly this is a Tuesday, so there may not be a lot of things open, but certainly does look like it has potential, and with a little bit of care and hopefully some depth. Here is a shallow water alarm already here, and I have it set for 8, so it's telling me that the water is a little shallow through here. Just to the east of Guard Gate 7, you might mark that on your map as a potential to tie up and explore the city of Rome.
I don't like the looks of this.
Yeah. I don't like it either.
I mean, we obviously can't go through both sides, but it just looks a little weird having one side closed.
Yeah, it does.
Because it's going to make all the water come over here on our side.
They did have a notice on the New York Canal system about that. So it is expected. And we're going through this particular gate here with plenty of clearance.
Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make those look like guillotines.
We are about mile 121 and a half or so on the Erie Canal westbound, around mile or green marker 657. And what you're starting to see up there on the port side is remnants of the old Erie Canal. There was a lock there. And so why am I telling you this is because there's a place that you could tie up for free, spend a very quiet evening there. Probably a pretty quiet night, obviously no power or water or anything, and we are probably, let's see, we're about 4 or 5 miles away from going through the first lock that will go down westbound, and that is lock number 21. So we'll have 2 more locks today to go through, 21 and 22, each going down about 25 feet. And there it is. The old lock and, on the Erie Canal. But there's a wall there, and you could certainly probably tie up to that wall. Don't know what's there. I'm certain there's probably some rings or have ropes on them, lines on them. Probably space for 2 smaller boats or 1 bigger boat.
We're coming up here to lock 21, and we don't see the big gates anymore because this is the first time we're going down in the Erie. So there's 3 boats in there now. They're not quite ready. Sam wants to tie up on this wall somewhere. It doesn't look very deep, or what am I trying to say, across the other way. So which ones? There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buoys that I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the left side. After the ladder, the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, all right, we'll go for those. Hello, sir. You having a busy day?
Yes, so. I'm running 2 lots. So
huh?
I'm running both lots.
Oh, you are? Oh my goodness. So, okay, so here's the first one, second one. You're saying you want to go for the third and fourth for us to grab? Okay. Yeah, those are closer. These are, yeah, 2 and 3 are too far apart because there's one missing on this side. But we are going to be quite a bit closer to the front. You see it up there? Okay. Yes, just keep going forward. Keep going forward. Okay, I got my line. You can reach it right now. Yep, right now. I wonder what that noise is. Do you hear it? Oh, the valve, so water's letting out of the tub. Yeah, I like going down better. It's easier. Because going up, I feel like I'm climbing that rope. This, gravity's doing the work. How far is the next one? Oh, awesome. Just what? Yeah. That's great. It would be hard to be in charge of 2 locks. Is this rust? I see moss, rust, weeds. All kinds of interesting things. Well, he's got to open the gate, and then you think he drives a car down there? No, but it sounds like it is. Yeah. Yeah, because it was that same noise from before it started. So that's what shutting the valves on and off sounds like. Ugh. Well, there are advantages and disadvantages, up or down. Yeah, the water is clear. Huh. Whoa, okay, it's opening, Sam. Yeah. Start us up. I still have the front rope. Woo, I'm going over, Sam. Start it up, start it up. Huh? What? Do you want me to let go of the rope? Okay. All right. It's gone. Okay, you feeling good? All right. Okay. Plenty of room. Yeah. Okay, thank you. We'll see you down there then. Did you hear the lockmaster? Okay. Oh. You cannot tie up between these two locks. You cannot tie up here. You can just tie up to wait to go into the lock. But you cannot tie up here for the night because the water fluctuates too much. Okay. So in this lock, these locks are real close together. That's the last one. So I'm going down to the cockpit. I'm going to change the boat pole over to the starboard side. Okay. So in this lock, I have to set up for a starboard because there's no ropes on the port side, so I'm having to move all my fenders over. I didn't set up any over here today. I guess I could have. It's always a good idea to have them ready to go. I already did it. That was the first thing I did, moved your boat pole over. I changed my gloves because those gloves got soaked with that line, because the line is, you know, I forgot to put the fender down back there. Yeah. Let me move these two over and my boat pole over, and then I'll go do that. Getting a lot of exercise today. It's never a bad thing. Oh, that's awesome. Sam told me there's no locks on our trip tomorrow. Okay, grab my boat pole first because I will need it. You saw how low on that last one the lines are hanging down here. I'm going to shift it over here. Got the fender down and the boat pole in place. Okay, the gate is just now opening because the lockmaster that was taking care of lock 21, he's also taking care of lock 22, so he had to get down. What did you say, Sam? It was a little golf cart? He followed this trail right there to come on and take care of us in this lock. But this isn't a busy time of the season. They're winding down. Less than a month to go to have these locks open. Okay. Got a green light, so Sam's taking it on in. This is our last lock of the day. How far are we from Sylvan Beach? Okay, 4 miles to our destination. It's a bottle. I don't think there's a message in it. Okay, so you see these lines hanging down? There's a little fish in this. Woo. Yes, I'm gonna, there you go, I did. Boy, there's a big hole in this wall here. Scoop these fenders over a little. Because when I squeeze it, then the water goes down my gloves and into my shirt sleeves, and it feels gross. Look at this. Look at this hole up here. I don't want your fenders to get stuck up in openings like that, especially when you're going up. Goodbye, fender. This looks so medieval. Okay, another one done. All right. Yeah, it's just rings. So, oh man. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming along with us on this trip from Utica, New York over to Sylvan Beach, New York.
Yeah, it was about 28 miles, but it was an exciting trip. 3 locks.
It was crazy.
1 up and 2 down, and we
plus
are
dredges.
Yeah, a couple dredges.
Yeah.
So
a lot of it wasn't boring, that's for sure.
Yeah, so we have settled down here in Sylvan Beach. Kind of lots to do if it were, you know, non-COVID time.
Right.
I think in the summertime would be really kind of a neat place. But anyway, we'll see you next time on What Yacht To Do.